Well, guys, welcome to the month of June. We have wrapped up another month, so we got another podcast, episode 7. So, got this is number 4 or 5 in a row. So, keeping on track. Really high movie watching month this month here. I was pretty proud of to actually accomplish. It being, especially I knew it was gonna be my last almost full month where I had a lot of downtime, or at least being home time. I knew it's going to probably the best time to try to make the best out of it and watch as many movies as possible. So for all of May, I watched a total of 39 movies. What I do is I kind of keep them all stacked in a specific area, and then I just kind of see it's like I should almost just do like a little like time lapse thing where it builds up, kind of like my intro on the channel here and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's crazy that I was actually shocked at how many actually I had gotten through. I mean, I had at least I think one a day for a good consistent streak a few times, or multiples in a day and that sort of thing. But yeah, really strong month. So because of that, a lot of good movies, a lot of bad movies. So I kind of what I do is I look at my Letterboxd account, which again I have the link below if you guys know what Letterboxd is. It's like social media, Facebook page, but for your own personal profile of movies you watch. You can log them, track how many you watch, that sort of thing, rate them. But I go back to my account, I look at my diary for the entire month, and then I check the ones that are 3 stars and higher. I pull them aside, and then I try to pick out of those. I only try to want to do like 3 to 4 that I actually go a little bit more in depth and talk about here. And then I'll kind of do a few honorable mentions, just ones that I really enjoyed that were either first time watches or just watched again if you guys never seen it before, to let you know that these are worth a watch type of thing. So but that being said, don't want to waste any time here. I want to get through these really fast. So I got 4 honorable mention movies, and these were all first time watches. Some of them I'm sure will be a surprise. It will be kind of a shocker because they're pretty well known movies, but we're human, can't see everything. But the first one, funny enough, is a movie that I've seen parts of probably 1,000 times because my parents would always have it on TV whenever I'm around them, but I never actually watched it all the way through. But is My Cousin Vinny with Joe Pesci. So honorable mention one there. Really funny movie. Marissa Tomei won an Academy Award for that movie, rightfully so. She did a really fantastic job in it. One that definitely gives you the feels and emotions, which it did for me. That is The Fault in Our Stars. So if you are in for something that really tests your emotional limits, then that's a movie for you. If you're not into sappy type stories, then yeah, probably not your taste. But really sad movie, but really well done performances wise and that sort of thing. One that, again, maybe some people are shocked I never seen, but I just never came across to actually watching it, but that is Con Air with Nicolas Cage. Really fun movie. I know it's very cheesy. It's, I think, Simon West. Yeah, Simon West, who's known for just crazy action type movies. But how can you go wrong with John Malkovich as a bad guy? And Nick Cage is awesome in it, that sort of thing. Huge cast in it. Steve Buscemi, Danny Trejo, all these actors that are just kind of like coming into play. Ving Rhames is in it. So, but yeah, Con Air, really fun movie. And then on the comedic side of things, basically very dark comedy, but really well done, like script and really witty and that sort of thing. I really had fun watching that. 7 Psychopaths with Colin Farrell, Woody Harrelson, Christopher Walken, and Sam Rockwell. I mean, right there, perfect like comedic cast there that you can have. So definitely worth a watch if you like, smart, witty type humor and dark comedy. So there's those honorable mention movies. Now going to the 3 in no particular order. The first one, I know that some of these will probably be on the higher. People think, well, you pick this over that. I just personally liked it because I thought it really well done. Great performances, that sort of thing. A movie called Don't Tell a Soul with Rainn Wilson. I think Jack Dylan Grazer is the main kid that he's from the Shazam movies. He's the one that's got like the crutches and everything. Basically, the kid and his older brother are robbing this house that's getting like fumigated, and as they're like, because they hear there's money left in the house there, so when they go and they steal this money, they're on the run. They have a run-in with Rainn Wilson, who's a nearby security guard, and as they're running, he falls into this black hole, kind of like you see right there, or this like abandoned like well, and they know he's in there, but nobody else does. So it's one of these kind of things like the main kid, he's kind of got this subconscious about he wants to help him, but doesn't want to get himself or his brother in trouble. And his brother's very much a bully. He abuses him and everything like that. So he kind of is in between these rock and a hard place scenarios. So, and it goes back and forth. There's twists and turns at the end. So really keeps you kind of on the edge because you think it's going to go this way and then it's going to be swerving another way, and then ends up being a totally different way at the end. So kind of a sappy ending. I'm not going to get any spoilers, but I think it's worth a watch. So definitely check it out if you can. Next to Academy Award level performances, I had seen this one already actually in theaters, but I can't help but bring it up here again because when I watch it again, it's just like the performance in this. I know it's not one of Darren Aronofsky film. It's not one of his best movies. He's done plenty of really well done movies. It's still good, but the performance from Brendan Fraser and I know he corrected somebody. He said it's not Fraser, it's Fraser, I believe. The Whale. Man, like he delivers. Like you can't believe that that's the guy that is this hunk in the Mummy movies, and all that sort of thing. But man, like the performances from everybody in this movie, you feel for the his like friend, that nurse that helps him out. The daughter's just like, I mean, you're supposed to she's the antagonist in this, so you kind of help. Again, she makes you hate her. Basically, if you never know much about it, Brendan Fraser's character is a obese teacher, teaches online English classes and writing classes. He had falling out with not falling out, but he had a very complicated relationship ending with his wife and his daughter. But he knows he's on the cusp of not living much longer, so he's trying to make amends as best as he can before he passes with his daughter. And there's a lot of taken advantage of storyline. There's emotions. He's driven to wanting to at least do something good in his life, and you can just tell his emotions when he's like, anytime he's with her, she's like, his daughter's just verbally abusing him and ripping into him, making fun of him, bullying him, and he's just there, just what, I just want you to be his presence with her, so that he can appreciate the time he has with her while he still can, that sort of thing. So ending's very questionable. I know a lot of people thought like it's very one of those, a lot of people make their own storylines up and that sort of thing, but I like the ending. I thought it was really well done. So again, it's not one of Aronofsky's best, but I would say it's still a really well done movie. And again, if you're into like seeing just performances that people deliver in movies, whether you watch it one time or multiple times, it's definitely, I feel like, at least a one-time watch to see this performance that he did. So again, that was The Whale. And last but not least, his first Academy Award win, Leonardo DiCaprio in Revenant. This director, which I'm going to probably butcher his name, Alejandro Inarritu. I probably butchered that, so I apologize. But anyways, he's the guy that directed like Birdman, and I love his directing style. He's very much, you can tell, a big fan of like one-shot scenes where it just like, it looks like it's in one take, the way it cuts and everything, and it just stays in the singular shot, and there's an opening that like just kicks it into gear. It's based on true events of Hugh Glass, who is a survivalist, and basically gets attacked by a bear while he's with his like survivalist group out in the wilderness, and they leave him for dead basically because they don't think he's going to survive, but he does, and it's all about him and forgiveness with them, that sort of thing, and just trying to survive all this. He's having flashbacks because he's basically taking care of his Native American son because his wife, or I guess his wife, girlfriend, whatever, baby mama, passed away. So, but yeah, it's just, it's kind of funny how this was his first Academy Award win, because I wouldn't think that, I still think he should have gotten one for Wolf of Wall Street, definitely, but still, nevertheless, well deserved. Really fantastic movie. Like it says right here, 5 stars on the back of it. Definitely 5-star movie, hands down. Worth a watch. It is a long movie, so maybe 4.5 stars because it is almost 3 hours, I believe, long. So yeah, it's just a little bit shy of 3-hour movie. So definitely a lengthy one to watch if you do decide to check it out. But again, that's The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy, who's really good in it as well. So yeah, guys, that is episode 7 of what we watch in the shadows. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'm like I said in the previous episodes, I'm trying to push out videos as best I can as quickly. So hope you guys stick around for those, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast or in the next video. And as always, take it easy. See ya.